Hi there, I'm author Maryann Gestwicki, and hello to my readers and writers and my viewers and subscribers and YouTubers and content creators. How you doing? Hit that like and comment button and comment and hit that notification bell if you want to. You don't have to. It's okay. I'm going to read a short story out of my Unearthly Beings book, paranormal poems and all. And you can get that off of Amazon.com. And today is National Paranormal Day, so enjoy watching videos about paranormal and scary stories and all over the place. Today is a day to celebrate anybody who is in the paranormal world, whether it's a paranormal investigator or somebody who writes paranormal poems just like me. So enjoy some and read some scary stories out there, y'all, because it's Paranormal Day. All right, here we go. This one is called A Father's Homicide, and this is based on a true story that actually happened while I was living next door to the murder house. Long time ago. We don't live there anymore. It was a long time ago. This happened Thanksgiving night, November 25th, 1996, age 11, through spring break of April 1997, age 12. So here we go. And I thought this would be a perfect story to write and put it in my paranormal book. It was a humbling, quiet Thanksgiving day. Not one neighbor heard a scream. My family and I came home that night. A drunk guy made a lot of bangs. He gave us a fright. He wanted to fight. It was a stupid fight that ended by midnight. Where families gather for a big feast, living next door to a motherly beast, you wouldn't have known a murder took place. 24 years ago, from an old neighborhood of State Street, when I was young, the mom next door was my babysitter. She was very religiously strict. It turned out she was bipolar. She was a stay-at-home mom. Father was a truck driver. He was a cool guy. He would smoke his cigarettes on the back porch after dinner. Every now and then, I would join him and we would chat. He always had a popsicle or sucker to give me. Son went to school with my brother. He was a weird loner. One time, I hid in his closet and I scared him. Pulled a prank on him. While everyone was trying to find me, they would allow us to swim in their pool. As cold, haunted weeks went by, we heard lots of bangs from a sledgehammer, echoes of an axe, sounds of a chainsaw. Inside their basement, lights on for hours. Basement windows were blackened out by bedsheets. One day after school, as I was walking to my back door, I witnessed their son with a full red wagon of black garbage bags rolled up in a gray carpet under a blue tarp. A few hours later, he came out wearing yellow dish gloves, covered in a black garbage bag. He took off all of his clothes except for his boxers, washing himself under a water hose. As blood runs into our shared driveway, witnessed by my youthful eyes from a bathroom window. One early morning, I saw their son drive his father's semi-truck away. Sometime after Christmas Day, in March, I saw her buy cartons of flowers and of marigolds, bags of sand, winter salt, soil, mulch, and pelturized lye, which I thought was strange, a strange combination. Why would you need winter salt for ice and snow to grow flowers? I was curious as Harriet the Spy. In 1997, spring break began. While taking the trash bags out to the trash cans, Mother was on her Motorola cell phone. As son went into a beige Lincoln town car, that car was full of boxes and luggage. She stopped me in my tracks and asked me if I could water her plants. For $20, I said yes, I can sure do that. She said, "We'll be gone for a few weeks, and we're headed down to Florida to see family." And that was the last time I seen them. Over foggy, chilly weeks went by. It started smelling rotten piss of skunks, raccoons, and possums between our garages and our backyard, next to a pool fence. One day during spring break, I decided to play Sherlock Holmes with my curious detective eye. Do my own private investigation without disturbing any crime scenes. I wasn't scared. I showed no fear. After all, I was 12 years old. I opened an unlocked sliding door. I stepped into an empty yellow house where packed boxes of stuff were left in a family room next to a TV. I found a large pool of dry orange reddish blood spot on the carpet, small drops of splatters on walls and baseboards. Tangy blood streaks across the laundry room tiles, blood spots on basement stairs, including a freezer, chalked up chunks of concrete underneath the stairs. I stepped outside. I swung open two large garage doors. I saw cut up railroad boards in the garage. I started sensing a murder took place. Weeks before, I remember a lot of shoveling noises coming behind a pool fence. My tingling intuition told me to go behind the blue pool. I spotted a mound where human remains rest. I swept some dirt. A purplish toe stuck out. Strands of hair showed, one lens and a glass frame. I told my dad everything I saw. He climbed a ladder and saw a skull. Dad called the police. Detectives did their neighborly interviews, cleared the crime scene. The police officers talked to my family. They asked a lot of questions that I don't remember. I told them all the details that I knew. Detectives went on a chase to find Mom and son. My mom and I got interviewed by local news reporters. I ended up famous on TV. Landowner asked my dad if he could clean out the materialistic items and remove the carpet and repaint the walls. No one else wanted to do it. My father and brother were scared to go in there. I was the only one who wasn't. Nope, not afraid of anything. I opened up the windows for fresh air. I told them it was okay to come in. All three of us cleared everything out, fixed the house up for the next renters to move in. They were crazy cool, fun family. 2 years later, we finally told them about the murder. They all got freaked out. The mother staged the haunted house. In the year 2000, we moved out of the neighborhood. Several years later, they all moved out. Here is a spooky truth. Once upon a time, a murder took place next door. After a nap, Dad came downstairs. Son was hiding in the laundry room, attacked his father with a screwdriver. Mom came from the kitchen, hit him with a hammer, knocked the father out cold. Son and mother killed the father, planted a father's homicide by his crazy uroxicide and by his insane patricide. Mom was arrested at Orlando Airport. Son was arrested at Miami Airport. They were escaping to Cuba or Puerto Rico. They killed him for a $5,000 life insurance policy. $500,000 life insurance policy. It wasn't for me. If it wasn't for me, we would never found his body. Throughout the years, I heard from other renters. They see a black shadow figure walking up and down the sidewalks in the driveway. Now, his spirit forever lingers. The end of that story, and if you want some more stories like that, Unearthly Beings, go pick it up. Thank you for tuning in, and that's it for, this is part of the, story series on my playlist, so I will be adding more story series, more story videos in my story series down the road, so be patient with me, all. Goodbye!